I just had baby number 4 7 weeks ago. My oldest is 5 years old. I have 4 boys. Yet I am still able to lose weight, stay in shape, and feel good about myself, even after having kid after kid after kid. And before I got pregnant with every other child, I got back to my pre-pregnancy weight and felt great about myself. And I'm going to tell you today how you can do it for yourself. So before we get started here, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to our channel for more content about being a mom, fitness, health, well-being, mindset. That is all the things that we talk about here. So I'd really appreciate that. And comment down below what your biggest struggle is right now in losing the baby weight. It is hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard, but it's a mindset shift that really goes from it being impossible to very, very possible in a short amount of time. But let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, this is for if you're still pregnant right now. You gotta stay fit while you're pregnant. Do not let yourself not exercise, not get moving, not eat well. If you do that, it's going to be very, very hard for you to recover quickly postpartum, and it's going to lead to other health issues postpartum, more hormonal issues as you are trying to regulate yourself after having the baby. So if you stay fit till you have the baby, it's going to be a lot easier. I ran and walked up until the day that I gave birth with all of my kids, literally with one of them. I ran like, I think it was within 24 hours of giving birth, I had went on a run. Like, that is crazy, but it is good for you. And like, my body felt good. Delivering is easier. Labor is easier. Trust me, if you can stay active while pregnant, and I know it's not possible, not everyone has easy pregnancies. I've had very normal pregnancies for all pregnancies. I will say staying active is number 1 tip for getting in shape quickly after having baby. It has been proven study after study, women who are staying in shape while pregnant have much easier postpartum journeys, are less likely to have postpartum depression, and they're going to keep up their fitness routine easier and quicker after having baby. So please, if you are pregnant right now, do yourself a favor, even if it's just going on walks, do something to get your body moving while you're pregnant, and trust me, your recovery is going to be so much easier. Next way that I lose weight while in postpartum and stay fit is from day 1. Since the day that baby comes out, if I'm able to walk, I am pacing around that hospital room. I'm trying to get some steps in, and I don't stop. I don't stop moving. I know that there are so many camps and different things that people say about how do you have to recover postpartum. You're supposed to lay in bed for 7 days. You're supposed to not do anything for the whole 40 days after you have a baby. I don't know, guys. I'm not a believer in that. I also think it's impossible to do it in the world that we live in today. Unless you have a really good village that people are doing all these things for you. I never had that. I get home with a baby and I have to get back to life. I have to get back to work. I got to get back to normal things. So if you have that, that's awesome. But even if you have that, I would still get active. I would still walk. The easiest thing to do postpartum is just walk. Your baby can go in a stroller. I just wrap the baby on me while the other kids walk next to me. There are so many ways you can just get active with a baby. Start at day 1. It's going to be a lot easier to build those habits, build that momentum, and continue it. And as you feel stronger, do more intense exercises, whether it's walk, run, weightlifting, Pilates, whatever you're into, you'll build that up quicker and you'll feel better. And postpartum recovery for me with bleeding, pains, all that, I'm usually done by 1 month postpartum. I know that's because I am eating well, I am taking care of my body, and I'm getting that movement in. That leads me into tip number 3. Nutrition is key, especially getting enough water and enough vitamins. I started taking AG1 this postpartum, and I actually think it's helped a lot. I've seen so many influencers talk about it, so I was like, I'm just gonna see, like, I take so many vitamins a day, maybe I can condense some down. I truly believe AG1 has helped me feel better in the morning and have more energy. You know, you have a lot of sleepless nights as a mom, a lot of nursing babies throughout the night. Sometimes they don't sleep very well. We've had that. And that AG1 in the morning is almost like a coffee in the morning, and it gives me a nice little boost with those vitamins. So you don't have to do something like that. That's pretty pricey. It's definitely a luxury item. But even if you just take a couple of vitamins that you know make you feel good, that definitely will be very helpful. Vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin K, magnesium, those are all ones that I think are very beneficial for your mood. Ashwagandha, I'm very into adaptogens. I do 4 Sigmatic coffee every morning. Ashwagandha, lion's mane, those are 2 that really make me feel awake and feel better in the morning. So get into adaptogens. I think even before AG1, try some adaptogen coffee, because that's what I've been taking since 2018, and it has transformed my life. Like 100%. Mushrooms are just amazing things, guys. Get into them if you have not. And on top of that, drink enough water. I have this water bottle. I try to drink at least 5 or 6 of these a day because when you're nursing, you are losing more water and you want to make sure you keep your milk supply up while also getting that proper nutrition with the vitamins. And you have to have enough water to make sure that you're getting your milk supply up. You also are going to retain more water due to the hormones. I'm not wearing my wedding ring right now because I swell every night and then I get a weird rash after I swell. I don't know why. I don't swell in pregnancy, but I swell postpartum. And I think it's just those hormones are flushing out of your body and it causes a little bit of swelling, night sweats. So the more that we can not have those issues by drinking more water, the better. You will retain water. Trust me. I have seen it this postpartum a lot, actually. You will retain water. Make sure that you're drinking enough. Number 4, when you feel ready, which can be at 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 weeks, start exercising. Start exercising postpartum. I know that the standard is 6 weeks until you can do anything kind of intense. If you feel good at 3 weeks to go and get back into weightlifting or go and get back to running, start doing it at a light level. I start running within a week of giving birth. Am I doing it as intensely as I did, before I got pregnant? No, obviously not. Like, you got to use your mind, you got to use your brain here, but I am getting back into it because that is a habit. That is something that I've created momentum with. And if I go a couple weeks without it, I'm going to be less likely to have that habit continue. It's not about motivation, it's about dedication. I've been a runner for almost 2 decades now. But every time that I get a week or 2 where I'm a little bit out of that funk, we go on vacation, whatever, it is harder to get back into it, even if it is something that's so ingrained in me. So you need to make sure that you're keeping up those patterns. For me, it is, if I don't get on a run postpartum, I got to get on a walk in the morning. I got to get something to get my body moving because I have to have that exercise kick in the morning. So whatever that is for you, as soon as you feel well enough to start doing it, do it. And then this is one game changer that really has helped me lose weight after every baby, getting my steps in. At least 8,000 a day. I know people say 10, but that is a lot to ask, especially if you're in a cold climate like us. We're in winter right now. So some days are icy, some days are cold. It's harder to get it in. So I go for at least 8K a day, meaning that the easiest way to get those steps in is to go on walks. I will go on walks after I eat meals. Now on days that I run longer, it's very easy to get those steps in. But it's kind of a cop-out because if I run in the morning and let's say I get 8,000, 9,000 steps in, 10,000 steps, that's all in the morning. You got to stay active throughout the day because you're keeping your metabolism up, you're keeping your mind clear, and you're keeping your body moving. So make sure that you are actually getting movement in throughout the day. Don't just get it all in one lump sum when you're at the gym or if you have a home gym, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you're having that active lifestyle throughout the day, no matter if you work at a desk job. I'm at my desk a lot because I do have a job that requires a lot of hours on the computer, but I still try to get moving. And if you just say, after every time I eat a meal, I'm going to go on a little walk, that's the easiest way to make sure you get your steps in and to keep your body going. Also, cleaning the house, another way to get a lot of steps in. And when you have more kids, you'll realize you're going to be cleaning the house a lot more. So that is one of my biggest tips, is just always make sure you're moving. And that'll be the biggest way to lose weight, is just get that cardio in and get that movement going, especially if you're doing something like weight training with it. It's excellent, guys. That will get you to your goal so much faster. My goal right now is to lose all the baby weight by hopefully my birthday. It's coming up in a month. But if it's not my birthday, by the time that I am 12 weeks postpartum, it would be great to be down to 140. Right now I'm 149. I want to be down to 140. So I have 5 weeks to do that for 12 weeks postpartum. I honestly think it's going to be very achievable. I've lost weight really fast. I've hit some plateaus here in the 147 to 149 range. But hey, you all hit plateaus. Once I go past those plateaus, it's always like, okay, the next one will be like 140 to 145 I'll be stuck at. So if I can just get past this 147 plateau, then I know it's going to be easier to lose more and more and more. And I've already increased some of my intensity with my exercise, which if you really want to lose weight fast, that's the easiest way to do it, is have great nutrition and make sure that you have your exercise down, make sure it's down to a science of, I'm going to run this, and this, or I'm going to lift this, and this, because those building blocks do really make big shifts, big changes in your body. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. This is my 4th time around doing this, so I'm not going to say I'm an expert at it, but I've lost weight postpartum, and usually by 4 months postpartum, I'm where I want to be, at least back to my goal weight. Not always your body composition. That's one thing to remember, is your body composition is always going to look a little bit different after you have a baby. If you like this video and you haven't already liked it, make sure you press that button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.